but TAD is not at all a small topic. So there are plenty of things are there. Okay. So whatever extent I know, so those things I am going to share with the people. But first we need to understand what is the basic. Then later you can explore the things to get a more knowledge on TAD. So transaction account definition or builder. Okay. So first we'll go to system and we'll see how are we going to define the TAD for our specific ledger, right? So my ledger is whatever ledger, whatever COA combination, COA account combination you have. For that one, I'll make a this TAD combination, simple TAD combination. So go to setup and maintenance. See, these are the tasks which I have told, right? So yesterday, so mapping set, accounting rule, TAD, and then subledger options. So what I will do is go to purchasing, procurement, purchase, procurement, transaction account definitions. Then first we need to identify what is the default seeded TAD values there. So that I am taking now. That particular thing I am making into duplicate. So demo instance, right? So we'll find a lot of things. So what I'll do is I will take created by application equal to yes. Click on search. So this is the only one particular tag will be there in the almost all the almost all the instances. Now I'm taking a duplicate. So I'm creating my own TAD. Search 01 TAD. So I'll give it tabs. Short name also same TAD. Description and chart of accounts. Chart of accounts which are appended to my ledger, right? So that I am taking here SR 01 US is my chart of account structure. Okay, save and close. So automatically based on my accounting combination, system will pull the segment. Segments. What are the segments which are present in my COA chart of account. Okay, so what are the segments? Company, department, account, and intercompany. So with these segments, I made a COA, right? So how many segments which you have in the COA? That many you can see here. So first, these are the 5 accounts which are needed for the procurement: accrual, charge account, destination charge, destination variance, and variance account. Okay, just one, hold on. Okay, sorry. So now what we are going to do is here. So either if you want to go with the seeded accounting combinations, you can go. But see, for example, let us say charge account. Charge account came from purchasing charge account rules. After that, I want to overwrite my account combination. Either I want to override my department or I want to override the company. So for that, what we have to do is, so click on save. So I'm not activated this one. So let me create my own accounts, account combination. Then later you can append your accounting rule here. Okay, so how to do that? So go to system. I'm telling very basic one. Even I know certain extent, but more things I need to explore. So it is not a small topic actually. So go to procurement, transaction accounting rules, accounting rules. Okay. So in these accounting rules, so either if you want to build this accounting rule, you can directly you can build, or you can build for first mapping set, then mapping set will map to the accounting rule. There are those are the various options. Okay, so now what I will do is I'll create one mapping set, then I will append that mapping set to my accounting rule. So that is for one particular charge account, I'll do like that. For variance account, directly I'll create one accounting rule here. For remaining accounts, we'll see different options. So first, granular level, I mean least setup for TADs, first they will start from mapping sets. Okay, click on this, click on plus. So provide SR01. So mapping set charge account, mapping set, can give any name. And here output type, whether you want to bring complete account combination or segment or value set. So I'm on to bring only segment of COA. Okay, so you can write this particular mapping set totally on accounting combination. Accounting combination nothing but individual, whatever in the under COA we have a 4 segment, right? 4 segment they used to call it as accounting combination. Now I'm taking only segment. So click on plus. So what is the input source? On what source I want to write my what you called the account value. So let us say the source is item category. So there are a lot of things here. If you see, if you click on search, plenty of things are there, man. Cross BU, destination, type, so many things. Okay, so we'll get mad actually by seeing it, but only few things we are going to you know understand. So I'm taking segment. So I'm giving here category. Click on search. Item category, expenditure category, item category. So okay, we'll take a item category, apply and okay. So like that, multiple sources we can bring. For example, if I bring expense also. So after bringing the input sources, then you have to add your chart of account structure. What is my chart of account structure? Yes, SR01 US. So what is a segment? Segment is only I'm doing for account. Okay. So then you have to define the inputs are item category, expenditure. Then what is the output? Means if this is the category, this is the category, what accounting combination you are telling to fetch by the system. Okay. So click on plus. Let us say this expenditure category, I'm not sure what is it. So let us say item category. Let us say item category is office supplies. So if the item category is office supplies, so I'm telling to the system, select 1212 account. Okay. Similarly, if I select something like computer peripherals, computer supplies. Okay. Then you select 11030. And if we click on place, for all the rest of the things, you select. So how to make a default is You just select the account. So let us say market. There are a lot of things are there. Any unapplied cash. So how to make it as a default is set as a default. So if it is office supplies, system will take this. Computer supplies, system will take this. Else, system always default the 1240. So like that, you can define your mapping sets. Okay. So save. So I'm taking this. Save and close. Okay. So like that, how many mapping sets you want, you can define that. So if we see here, created by application is no. So you can find n number of sets that it.
So based on this, when I'm writing a requisition or purchase document,
Mhm.
if I'm using this particular item category which we just mapped,
Correct.
automatically the account segment which we selected will
Value
be
will
mapped onto that requisition.
correct.
Okay.
Correct. So after mapping set, then you need to map with the accounting rule. So go here, you select back to procurement again, open purchase transaction accounting rule, accounting rule, create a plus. So SR charge account rule. So I'm not telling this is the standard process. This is the one of the process. So whichever process if your company follows, you have to follow that. Okay. So here chart of accounts is same. Yes, sir. Open the drop down. Open it. So SR01 and here segment. Click on plus. Okay, segment you have to select. Sorry, segment you have to select. Okay, this is grayed out. Come out and reopen one more time. Click on plus. SR01 chart account. SR01 charge account. So this is SR01. Drop down sometimes won't work. Okay. So after that segment combination we made mapping set. So for which account? Then you click on plus. Then you have to map your mapping set. So here these are the various options: accounting rule, constant, formula, mapping set, source. So mostly we'll observe source kind of value type also we'll use in the real-time applications, or mapping sets also will use, and constant also will use, but I did not find formula things. Accounting rules I observed. Okay, so whichever you want you can select it. So now I define the mapping set. So I'm taking the mapping set. So what is my mapping set? SR01. And here you can write the conditions. When this map, for example, let us say I have two conditions like that. One is the source. So I'm telling the source of the charge account is, let us say, user. Okay, so here subledger from where that payroll, I guess. Payroll. Let us search. See, while creating user, we are giving some account. Okay. That account expense, I guess. Hmm. Okay, let us take a purchasing. Okay, so okay, employee charge account. Employee charge account means during user creation, we are giving some account. Suppose if we have a we selected a segment. Okay. So just I'm giving example. Okay. Suppose if you have a two kind of sets like this. So you have to write a condition when this first set will execute and when this second set will execute. So based on our condition, system will check it out and it will pull up the things. Okay. So this source most of the time we are going to use for account combination, not for segment. I not seen for segment, but I am not sure whether we are going to use and all. So let it be now. We'll go for basic, simple one, only mapping set. So I'll try to understand further classes if I have to how to do that because I did not try that. So I'm time being I'm just removing that. Only mapping set I'm keeping and the conditions also I'll see little bit small conditions in further class. So we have to write source and or it's like a rules how we written what you call approval. Same kind of way we have to write here. After writing that, then you can validate whether it is your rule has been properly written or not. Okay, so just I'm keeping simple. So I created a mapping set, then I mapped here, then save and close, click on done, then go for order management, procurement, transaction account. So here you go to transaction account definition. So my account is here is SR01. Search this one. Oh, okay, this is the one. So TAP I did actually for some other purpose. Okay, so here what you have to do for the charge account. So I'm writing, sorry, not here. I'm keeping the overwriting of account. Click on search. So SR01 charge account. So like that, you can build your accounting rules. Okay. Now save. Just I'm adding. I for understanding I added only one. So like that we'll find multiple active. So we need to activate that. Warning this has failed. Why? We can't add. Use the source expenditure which is not assigned. Oh. So the mapping set in the account definition use the source expenditure category which is not assigned to the accounting type charge account. So mapping set having some issue that is. So go here. I don't know whether it will allow to delete or not. Let me try. Procurement. purchasing transaction, mapping sets, because expenditure something we selected, right? Yes, sir, we have to pass that something. Edit. So, oh, we can't do any changes here. Is there anything change? Because expenditure also has to pass something category, because it is the expectation is both has to be present, right? Hmm. Okay, so I'll make a duplicate, man. We don't have any option here. Just make a duplicate SR01 chart mapping set 1. Any name, just not a problem. That I think if we make a duplicate, it'll allow to edit. Let us see. Yeah, everything has been cleared. Oh. But why it is not came anything? Okay, we create new one. Sorry, duplicate also won't work. So click on plus. So this because that is the problem. What is that problem? Category we have to select expenditure category. Okay, so SR01 MP set. SR01 MP set, and I'm taking segment. Click on plus. Only one segment I'm taking. Item category. Apply and OK. Then select your chart of account. SR US segment account. So click on plus. So if it is office supplies, so my account is this. If it is SR01, my account is something. For rest of the things, my account is some other one. So you make it as last one is default. Okay, and then save and close. You just add this one to accounting rule. So again go here, accounting rule. I don't know, existing one will allow, mostly tries to allow. SR01 search, think this one. Edit this one. So you just remove this, put MP set. Okay, save and close. Done. Now go back there. Accounting definitions. Here TAD. So select your TAD. Search. Second one. Open this. So now try, save, activate. Okay, so now your TAD become activate. Now after that, subledger accounting options. It is SLA. It is so many things, sir. If you see here, if you click on search, there are all billing, insurance, life, loan, assets, cash management. So each and every area we have accounts. Okay. So most of the areas you can see mapping set and then accounting rule, then add the accounting rule. So some areas mostly, but mapping sets will be common in almost all the areas. Accounting is also common, but after that we have something else are there. But these are the two things are common. Now what we are going to do is you are going to add my account to only for purchasing. So go to accounting rule, accounting options. So just you add your TAD. Okay, so this purchase order has to be enabled. Equation has to be enabled. Now save and close. Let us see whether my PR will pick or not. Purchase equations. So I have to modify this auto approval. I need to keep. So let me delete this. Save and close. Okay, we'll try for equation on catalog. Category SR01. Provide some 10 each or whatever each. So put some type add to cart. So system will pull the COA from TAD. Let us see anything else came or not. So this is, see, for non-catalog, I think that is not a process, but let me try for item. Okay, so item means we take some item, go to product management, product information management. So item category, right? So it is not a non-catalog one. So maybe that is also one possible thing. So I'll take one item. SR01. Click on search. So I'll take purchasing item only. So go to categories. I'll give purchasing as my SR01. Click on search. Put this one. Save. Save and close. Now you try it. So mostly it has to work. Click on home. Go to procurement. Purchasing equations. Enter the equation line. So pass your value. Okay. Oh, still not yet come. Mm, so this has to come by default. I think somewhere still.
This charge account populates based on requester, na?
No, there are a lot of options. Requester, category,
Mm-hmm.
destination type, and inventory. There are a lot of options, but I'm trying only small thing. So
Mm-hmm.
first it has to pull from charge account the standard one. Then later
Ah,
it has to populate our account. I mean
correct.
override the account.
That standard thing, from where does it come?
Mm,
Standard charge account.
that is what my here. This is the one. So if we see this, okay, acha, there TAD you have to see, right? I think so.
Hmm.
Maybe that is not there, I guess. Setup and maintenance, procurement, rules, accounting rules, account rules, search, Oracle. This is the source. Mhm. It is source here. Mm, source means equation charge account. Okay, so user preference account will give. Just a moment.
Hmm.
Duplicate. Manage users. Setup and maintenance. Manage users. Techno. Technomarts. Select this. Go to actions. Go to expense information. Okay. So give expense account here. Click on search. So provide some expense account. And this is also just line 10020. Okay, 7 close. It is for expense. We'll see. But asset account, because our item is inventory item, right? Okay,
And item should not matter. Non-catalog should also actually work.
work right. Okay, go now. Open this. Cancel. Delete. Okay, at least non-catalog will try. DD SR01. Okay. Place. Add to cart. This review. Oh, yeah. So now if we see, if we compare your account, go here, click on search, manage users. So if we go to Technomats, okay, so not like this. Go to actions, expense information. Actions, expense information. Now this is the 4110, right? So this is third segment is the account, right? So account, if we see in the purchasing, this account will be overlap with our accounting rule. Getting correct, right, Harsh?
Yes, yes, correct. So 1212 we had selected in our rule for this category.
Correct. So that is the reason system will be defaulting this charge account. Similar
Mhm.
way you have to do for remaining, like inventory. For example, uh, inventory organization wise. See, charge account organization wise, we have charge account sub inventory wise. If you want, you can define your accounts. So there are plenty of accounts are there, but this is one just small example, right? So for example, if I, okay, let me first we'll remove that approval things, setup and maintenance, procurement. Uh, where is that approval? Requisition approval. Somebody, this one also disable. Open this, edit rules. Oh, oh, this is ours, correct. Just delete this, add action, will make it automatic. Click on OK. Any of all these things we are using, right? So it will work. Save and close, deploy it. Now go here, save the form, manage approvals. Harsh, per purchase requisition only charge account is enough, huh?
Yes,
Or remaining three. See, usually we used to call it as 5 accounts or matter, right? But for,
but I
see,
don't know why we say that because ideally only charge account we can submit a requisition.
mhm. But when you're creating the PO from the PR, so system will populate this charge account into the PO, correct?
Correct.
So there are also some some what do you call mapping we have to do, right? Rule things.
Yes, based on what rule it should be mapping, correct.
Mm. Okay, so this is a simple thing we did. So tomorrow we'll see little bit more kind of way how to do that. So we have a some 2 to 3 combinations are there. So system will pull from where. So if it is inventory, if you select sub inventory wise, so if you want to bring some separate account, so that also some of the few things we'll see. And Then if you convert the PR to PO, how the PO accounts will be handling from the PR, right? So when you convert the PR to PO, all the PR charge account will move to the PO. So that also will try to see some of the examples. Then after this we'll go for this BP and CPL kind of stuff. So tomorrow we'll see a little bit more on this, so that we'll get little bit extensive knowledge kind of things. Okay. So one thing we did, so it will went rejection. I don't know why it is rejecting. Anyhow, I'll modify the rules. This is important for us. See, we are getting a lot of now these things, DFFs, all are displaying. Okay, I'll change the rules. I'll remove that and I'll modify that. Then this rejection won't appear. Okay. So we'll wind up today. So we'll continue tomorrow class with some more on DAD things. So at least basic you understand, right? Ramna and Manju.
Yes.
Manju is there. Veena. Okay. So
Understanding little confused.
okay. Okay then. We'll continue tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.
Okay. Thank you.